Hi, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Real English from Real Life Podcast.
Welcome to Real English Podcast. I'm Annie.
And I'm Brendy.
We are so glad you're here with us today.
Yes, and if you want to learn more natural English, just like in this deep dive, please take a second to like this.
And subscribe to our channel. It really, really helps. And, share it with your friends.
It helps us so much, and we can keep making these lessons for you for free.
Okay, so before we start, just a quick note. We're speaking very clearly, but sometimes, American English can sound a little fast.
It might feel fast, but that's just how Americans talk. You'll hear it again later, so no pressure.
Yeah, just listen and relax.
So today, we're diving into something really useful.
We are. We're talking about how native speakers show that they're really interested in something, with a lot of enthusiasm.
Right, because so many learners know the phrase, I like it very much.
And it's perfectly correct English.
It is, but it sounds a little bit like a textbook. A little formal.
A little stiff. So today, we want to give you 5 really common casual phrases that you will hear native speakers use all the time.
Yeah, to talk about things they really love.
So our mission today is to get you sounding, more confident, more relaxed when you talk about your hobbies.
Or your favorite shows, or that amazing food you just tried.
Exactly. So let's get into it.
Okay, let's start with probably the most common and simple one.
The first one you should learn.
It is. The phrase is, I'm really into it.
I'm really into it. This is your new go-to phrase.
Yes. So instead of just, I like it, this one tells people you have a strong connection to something.
It's much stronger, right? It means I like it a lot. I'm very interested.
And you probably spend time thinking about it or doing it.
Right. So, for example, if you started a new yoga class, you could say.
I'm really into yoga these days.
And what about music? I'm really into
classical music now? Yeah, it works for almost anything.
Hobbies, new shows, food, you name it. It's just a great way to sound, relaxed and conversational.
Okay, so let's practice this one. We want you to listen closely and then repeat after me.
All right. Ready. Repeat after me. I'm really into this podcast lately.
Good. Let's try that one more time, nice and clear. I'm really into this podcast lately.
Okay, perfect. Now let's try another example, maybe with a hobby.
Okay.
Listen, and then repeat after me. She's really into yoga these days.
And again, a little slower. She's really into yoga these days.
That's a great start. It's a phrase we use constantly, so it's a really good one to know.
Definitely. Now let's level up a little bit.
Okay.
What if you start something and it's so good that you feel like you can't stop?
Oh, that's the best feeling. Like when you start a new TV show.
Exactly. For that feeling, you need a phrase that shows you were just captured.
And that phrase is, I'm hooked.
I'm hooked. It means you were completely pulled in.
Yeah, like you were caught. It has a sudden, intense feeling to it.
It does. And if you think about the image, it helps. Like a fish.
A fish and a hook.
Right. Once the fish is hooked, it's not going anywhere.
And that's the feeling. The book or the movie has its hooks in you, and you can't get away.
In a good way, of course.
In a very good way. This one works best for things that are really engaging.
Well, yeah. TV shows, a fantastic book,
Yeah.
a video game you can't put down.
Exactly. You wouldn't just tell your friend, oh, the show is okay.
No, you'd say, I watched one episode and I was hooked. It tells a much better story.
It really does. Okay, so let's practice this one and, put a little excitement in your voice for this.
Yes. So I'll say it slowly. You listen, and then you repeat after me.
Right.
I watched one episode and I was hooked.
Good. Now try to really hit that word hooked. That's the important one. Repeat after me. I watched one episode and I was hooked.
Fantastic. So remember, I'm hooked means you started it and now you just can't stop.
All right, so we've got I'm really into it for strong interest.
And I'm hooked for when you're suddenly caught.
Now let's go even deeper.
Yes. This next one is very expressive, very common in spoken English. It's for when you are totally immersed.
You mean like you forget everything else is happening?
Exactly. Time, your phone, everything just fades away.
And for that feeling, we say, it totally sucked me in.
It sucks me in. This is such a great phrase for storytelling.
It really is. It means it just grabbed all of your attention. You were completely absorbed.
You look at the clock and, whoa, 2 hours just flew by.
Yes, you forgot to eat lunch because you were so focused on that book.
That's the feeling. It's casual, but it's perfect for talking about, a really detailed movie or a long fantasy novel.
Or a good podcast.
Or a good podcast. You could say, I started listening and the story totally sucked me in.
Right. Or about a movie, you could say, that movie sucked me in from the very first scene.
Let's try to practice this one. It's a little longer, so take your time.
Yeah, and try to add a little drama to your voice, to show that feeling.
Okay, repeat after me. The story totally sucked me in.
One more time. Really feel that strong meaning. The story totally sucked me in.
Excellent. That phrase perfectly communicates being completely lost in a story.
Okay, so now that we have these 3 key phrases, let's put them all together.
Yeah, let's hear how they sound in a real natural conversation.
We're going to do a little role play. So you took a cooking class recently, right?
I did.
And I'm going to ask you about it. And for everyone listening, try to hear all 3 of the phrases we just learned.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, so how was that cooking class you went to last week?
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm really into learning how to bake bread now.
Oh, really? That sounds fun. What made you decide to try it?
Well, I only planned to go one time, just to see. But the teacher was just so good. I was hooked right away.
I bet. I know those kinds of projects. They can totally suck you in.
They do?
You forget everything else and just focus on the bread.
Exactly. I already bought a book about it. I can't wait for the next lesson.
See how that sounded? It was so natural.
Yeah, we went from really into it for general interest
To hooked for that moment you were caught.
and then sucked you in for that deep focus. It just makes your English sound so much more expressive.
Way less like a textbook. Okay, we have 2 more phrases for you.
And these are for even more extreme enthusiasm. They're like powerful compliments.
So what if something is so good, so amazing, that you just want more and more of it?
For that feeling, we say, I couldn't get enough.
I couldn't get enough. That's such a positive phrase.
It is. It means even if you had a lot of it, you still wanted more. Your desire was unlimited.
So like after a vacation, you might say, the weather was beautiful. I couldn't get enough of that sunshine.
Yes. Or about a concert. The music was amazing. I couldn't get enough of that band.
It's a great recommendation, too. It shows your enthusiasm is just off the charts.
Let's practice it. Remember to use a really positive, happy tone.
Okay, repeat after me. I couldn't get enough of that delicious ice cream.
Good. Try it one more time, really emphasizing that you wanted more. I couldn't get enough of that delicious ice cream.
Perfect. Okay, last one. This is the ultimate compliment.
It really is.
Mhm.
We usually use it for things that are just fantastic,
Yeah.
like amazing food or beautiful clothes.
This one is called to die for.
To die for. Now, this is a dramatic exaggeration.
It is. It's what we call hyperbole. We're using dramatic words to say something is just incredibly good.
Right. Nobody is actually dying.
No. It just means something is excellent, top quality, perfect.
And don't worry about it sounding too strong. Americans use this all the time, very casually.
You hear it most with food, I think.
Food and fashion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're at a restaurant and the dessert is incredible, you don't just say, the cake is good.
No. You say, this chocolate cake is to die for.
Exactly. It's the highest compliment.
Let's practice this one. Say it slowly and really let yourself sound dramatic and positive.
Okay.
Repeat after me. Those chocolate brownies are to die for.
And one more time, with a nice strong tone. Those chocolate brownies are to die for.
That sounds great. Now, you might be thinking, some of these phrases sound a little dramatic.
Yeah, you might worry they sound too strong for a normal conversation.
But that brings us to a really important culture tip.
In casual American English, these dramatic-sounding phrases, I'm hooked, it sucked me in to die for. They actually don't sound exaggerated.
Not at all. They sound honest. They sound normal when you're genuinely excited.
Right. We tend to be pretty expressive and open about things we love.
So when you use them, you're not being overly dramatic. You're just showing your personality and your true feelings.
And that's a great thing in a conversation.
It's way better than sounding bored, right? So now you have 5 fantastic tools.
Okay, let's do a really quick review of all 5 phrases we learned today.
First, for friendly, strong interest, your new starting point is.
I'm really into it. Perfect for any hobby.
Then, when you started something and you just can't stop?
You say, I'm hooked.
For those moments of deep focus, when you lose track of all time.
The phrase is, it totally sucked me in.
And fourth, when you just wanted more and more of something wonderful.
You say, I couldn't get enough.
And finally, for that ultimate compliment, especially for food,
You use this phrase, to die for.
your challenge for today is to just try using one. Just one of these phrases.
That's how you really practice. That's how you take a lesson and make it part of your real natural English.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. We really loved having you here.
We hope you feel a lot more prepared to talk about your interests in a natural way.
And as a final reminder, if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share the Real English podcast with your friends.
We really appreciate it. And remember that note from the start.
Oh, yeah.
The way we talk, it might feel fast, but that's just how Americans talk. You'll hear it again later, so no pressure.
And if you want to review today's lesson, I uploaded a free PDF summary in the description and in the comments. Feel free to download it and study at your own pace.